Are you a strict back sleeper looking for a new mattress and want to know what the best ones are? Well, we've got that list for you in today's video. Hey, how's it going? This is Owen, I'm a CNET, and we have our newly updated list for the best beds for back sleepers. In general, if you sleep exclusively or mostly on your back, you are looking for a firmer mattress with a lot less give than someone like me who sleeps mostly on their side. This is because if you're sleeping on your back and your mattress sags a bit too much, you can wind up with back pain over time. So most of the beds on today's list are gonna be pretty firm, so just keep that in mind. Make sure you look down below in the description for more info on all of these beds, and discounts will be linked down there as well. Just lots of stuff to help you with your online mattress search. If you find this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Let's just do a brief overview of the policy info for these beds. This is kind of the minimum you should expect. This is stuff like shipping returns, trial periods, and warranties. With all of these beds, you shouldn't pay anything extra for shipping. Most of them will arrive in a box. Sometimes they will arrive full size via white glove delivery. And if you don't want to deal with unboxing a mattress, you can usually pay up for that service as well. Once the bed arrives at your door, not when you start sleeping on it, so keep that in mind, you get a trial period of at least 100 nights, sometimes even longer, all the way up to an entire year to really try out the bed at home to determine if you like it or not. If you decide that you don't, you can return it and get a refund. Some of these brands will do a $99 return fee. We're seeing more and more brands start to do return fees, while in the past, most of them did completely free returns. So just keep that in mind when you're shopping for one of these beds. But if you decide to keep it, which you probably will if you're doing a lot of research, not a lot of people do wind up returning a bed they buy online. You're looking at least a 10-year warranty, again, often longer. So that's kind of the minimum set of policies you should expect. More info about those will be linked in the description. But let's just start getting into the beds themselves, and we're just gonna start with our best overall pick, and that's gonna be the Saatva Classic. This is one of our all-time favorite mattresses. It has a very traditional type of inner spring pillow top feel that most people find very comfortable and familiar, and it comes in 3 different firmness options. If you are a back sleeper, I would look at the final 2 firmness options first. That plush soft model is probably gonna be a bit too soft for you, but the luxury firm model is gonna be around a medium firm, which is a really, really nice sweet spot for most back sleepers because it's firm enough to really give you that support that you're looking for, but it's also not gonna be so overwhelmingly firm that you can't get away with spending some of the night on your side if you're more of a combo sleeper who favors their back. The Saatva Classic in the firm model is ultra firm, one of the firmest beds I've ever tested, and if you want a bed that firm, you probably know who you are. And once you factor in discounts, the Saatva Classic is a fairly affordable mattress for what you're getting, in my opinion. You're looking at about $1,700 for a queen size, which isn't bad. And they include complimentary white glove delivery as well, which is always nice. The biggest thing about it is that they actually haul away your old mattress and foundation if you want them to. It's just hard not to recommend the Saatva Classic. It's been a mainstay of several of our best lists for years now, just because we like it a lot. Moving on to probably the most interesting choice for back sleepers, that's gonna be the new Purple Restore in the firm option. So recently, Purple did an entire update to their mattress lineup, including their new premium collection, which includes 3 different versions of the Restore mattress. For you back sleepers out there, you're in luck because the Restore base model is the one we recommend the most because it's gonna be the firmest, and it's also the most affordable of the 3. A queen size retails for around $2,400, which is still pretty expensive, especially when you compare it to the Purple Original, but it will regularly go on discounts. Make sure you look down below in the description for whatever we can find on it. So what really makes this mattress so unique is the Purple grid, which you might be familiar with. It's made of a material called hyperelastic polymer. It's laid out in this grid format, and it has this really squishy, stretchy, yet super responsive feel that some people out there really, really like. I actually slept on a Purple mattress for years and I loved it, but some people find it just a little too interesting and they don't really like it all that much. Although in my experience, you do really get accustomed to that Purple feel. You'll just have to make sure you really take advantage of that full 100-night trial period with a bed from Purple. In our testing, we found the firm model of the Purple Restore to be around a medium firm, which is again, a really nice option for back sleepers. There's just a lot to like about the Purple Restore. I really like this bed, and every time I lay on it, I think to myself, I want to be a back sleeper, and I'm kind of disappointed sometimes that I am a side sleeper. Next up on the list, we have an affordable memory foam option for back sleepers, and that's gonna be the Nectar Mattress. Odds are you've seen an ad for Nectar if you've been shopping for a mattress online even a little bit. They're really popular, and that is in large part due to their affordable price point. Right now, when I'm recording this video, you can get a queen size Nectar mattress for only $660, and that includes a few free extras, which is super affordable. That is much more affordable than the bed usually is, and we've seen this price stay pretty consistent for a few months now, so maybe by the time you're watching this video, that price will be there. Who knows? It's still a generally really affordable bed, which is one of the reasons it's so popular. You're gonna be getting more of that classic dense viscous memory foam feel on the Nectar mattress, so you will eventually start to sink into it and it will conform to your body's shape, but not all that much because this bed's gonna be pretty firm around a medium firm on our scale. If you're much more of a lightweight person, you'll probably feel the bed to be even firmer than that. So really nice for back sleepers. This bed also comes in a hybrid version, which is a little bit more expensive, but probably worth the extra price if you're heavier and want more long-term support and durability. Next up, we have our favorite pillow top mattress for back sleepers, and that's gonna be the WinkBed mattress. Now this bed does come in 3 different firmness options, and there's really only gonna be one option that I think is gonna be appropriate for most back sleepers. That's gonna be their firmer model. That bed's gonna be around a medium firm, so again, really nice for back sleepers. There is technically a 4th firmness option called the WinkBed Plus. We sort of classify that as its own separate bed altogether because its construction is significantly different and it's a little bit more expensive. That bed is specifically engineered for heavier people, and it's gonna be a little bit firmer than the WinkBed mattress in that firmer model. I could see a lot of people interested in the WinkBed Plus, especially if you're a heavier person and want that extra support, although keep in mind it will be about $300 more expensive. The base model of WinkBed though is gonna be around $1,500 after discount, which in our opinion is a super good value for a mattress this nice. It has more of that traditional pillow top feel that's kind of similar to the Saatva Classic we talked about a bit earlier, just maybe a little fluffier in my opinion. Next up on the list, we have our pick for the best cooling mattress for back sleepers, and that's gonna be the Brooklyn Bedding Aurora Luxe. Like a lot of beds on this list, it does come in multiple firmness options, and if you're a back sleeper, I recommend you only stick to one, and that's gonna be the firm model. That bed is gonna be around a medium firm, like a lot of beds on today's list, really nice for back sleepers. And the big feature of this mattress that a lot of people are interested in is the cooling cover. We've tested well over 200 beds at this point, and pretty much every single brand talks about how their beds sleep cool, but most of the time that's related to breathability of the foams and stuff like that. But there's really nothing much to actively cool you down, only on very specific beds. But the cover on the Brooklyn Bedding Aurora Luxe is one of the coolest that we've ever tested, and should be a really nice option for hot sleepers. It also has an accommodating neutral hybrid feel. Most people who try out a bed like this generally like it. It doesn't lean too hard one way or the other into a more dense sink-in memory foam or a super responsive latex foam or something like purple. It's just nice and accommodating. Personally, the Aurora Luxe is one of my favorite beds, and a queen size after discounts only around $1,400, which isn't all that much for a quality hybrid, not to mention one with a really cooling cover. Next up, we have our pick for the best budget mattress for back sleepers. That's gonna be the Allswell Brick. This mattress is super affordable. You're looking at only about $330 for a queen size on Walmart.com, and that is currently the only place you can pick up an Allswell mattress. This bed's gonna be around a medium firm, so again, really great for back sleepers. This bed has more of a responsive memory foam feel. It uses a decent amount of memory foam in its construction, but thanks to the coils and the other foams used in it, you don't really feel the memory foam all that much. We usually don't see hybrid beds priced as low as the Allswell Brick, and it's just gonna be a really nice option for someone who doesn't have a ton of money to spend on a new mattress and is gonna be primarily sleeping on their back. Next up, we have a nice option for a heavier person who is a primary back sleeper. This will be the Titan Plus. This mattress uses extra thick gauge coils for support and should be very durable over the entire life of the mattress. It's actually supposed to be able to support up to 2 500-pound people throughout the entire life of the warranty. This bed has more of a firm hybrid feel overall. It has a few different layers of comfort foam, but you mostly just feel super supported by those coils, and it should be a really nice option for back sleepers. It is gonna be around a true firm on our firmest scale, although keep in mind this bed is specifically engineered for heavy people, so if you are much heavier, you'll probably feel it to be closer to that medium firm. There's also the Titan Plus Luxe, which adds an additional layer of memory foam for comfort, and it does soften up the bed quite a bit. So if you want something a little bit softer, that's a good option as well. And then we have our pick for the best flippable mattress for back sleepers, and that's gonna be the Plank mattress. This bed does come in a few different options. You have the base model Plank, you have the Plank Firm Luxe, and then the Plank Firm Natural. They all have pretty much the same value proposition though, that they are ultra firm beds that are flippable with 2 pretty firm sides. On the regular firm side of all 3 versions, it should be around that medium firm, a little bit of nuance between all 3. I think the Plank Natural Firm is gonna be the softest of the 3, but they're all in that medium firm range. And then if you flip it over to the extra firm side on all 3, it's gonna be closer to a true firm. So you get 2 chances to get the firmness right with all versions of Plank, which is just a really nice value proposition. And as you might have guessed, the base model Plank is most affordable, with the Plank Luxe being in the middle, then the Plank Firm Natural being the most expensive. You get more of a responsive firm foam feel on the base model Plank and the Plank Luxe. The natural version though uses latex foam as its primary comfort layer, which has this really spongy, responsive material that I think a lot of sleepers out there will really enjoy. Just no memory foam to be found on these beds. And speaking of latex, I did want to bring up one honorable mention, and that is the Avocado Eco Organic mattress. Most people, when they shop for Avocado, look at the Avocado Green mattress, but the Avocado Eco Organic is quite a bit more affordable. It has a ton of certifications, and it's also super firm. It's gonna be around a true firm. So as long as you're all right with a very firm mattress, I think the Eco Organic makes even more sense than the base model of the Avocado Green because it's a bit more affordable. But that's pretty much gonna do it for today's best list, picking from the well over 200 beds that we've tested to nail it down to just a handful of beds for back sleepers can be pretty challenging. However, we do think if you do sleep primarily on your back, you're looking for a supportive mattress, I think any one of these beds is gonna be a great option for you. Make sure you look down below in the description for more information on these beds, including discounts we can find, and there should be full written reviews as well, and other best lists, just a ton of stuff down there. If you found this video helpful or interesting in any way, make sure you give it a thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel. That really helps us out, so we appreciate it. But that's gonna do it for me. This is Owen and CNET Sleep. I'll see you in the next one.